Saatnya main quest. In the shadow of the estate. Meet Sebastian in Feldgrove.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Di atas dia. Sebastian, where are you? Sebastian, kamu di mana? Wait, okay, wait.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers.
And
A goblin's forbidden from carrying wands.
Precisely.
Anda
That's why
dikutuk.
I'm on the hunt for answers.
Anda tuh
If I'm
adiknya
to
si
cure her,
Sebastian,
I
bro.
need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Come on, kenalin gua.
This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Then, enter the solo home. Okay.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
And has been cursed by goblin.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Ya,
Poor
ya, ya.
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Tenangin diri dulu, oke? Gue biar ngobrol ke si Anna deh.
I'm sorry about
Anna?
earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Jadi apa yang sebenarnya terjadi, Anna?
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but
Auror
my uncle
tuh
is right.
kayaknya
This
seseorang yang
curse
berpengaruh
cannot
di
be
Hogwarts.
undone. I can feel it.
Pamannya tuh
Sebastian
mantannya
cannot take
itu,
away
tapi
my
dia
pain.
menolak untuk bertarung
Perhaps you can help
melawan
him to understand that.
goblin. Kenapa? Sebastian take nama apa? Perhaps you can help him to understand that. Ya, gue coba
I'll
deh.
do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
I wish you well.
Yeah, I wish you health again. Oke. Kita sekarang harus bicara ke Uncle
That boy will fray my
Solomon.
last nerve.
Hi, Uncle.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm so
I
sorry.
understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is
What?
keep Anne comfortable
Memberikan
and stay
harapan
out
dan
of the Loyalist
kejahatan,
way.
maksud lu apa, Paman?
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children.
Sabar,
Especially
keras
Sebastian.
kepala.
If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
Namanya
I
juga
hope you remember what
kakaknya.
I've said.
Dia
Good day.
pasti ingin adiknya
I ought to
kembali
see how
sehat seperti
Sebastian's
semula
faring.
dong. Pamannya gimana?
Why will he not
Sebastian.
listen to me? She's my sister.
Ya, benar. I don't know
How are
why.
you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't
dia
expecting him to be so
terlalu
angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died.
Why?
After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her.
Anak bapak lu.
He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is
Ya,
more than physical.
pasti ada
It has changed
sesuatu
her
yang bisa kita
entirely.
lakukan
I miss my sister,
untuk
and
merubahnya
I'm
kembali.
going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's
Where?
loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Kita mau ditunjukin tempat di mana Anna di curse, bro.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Digging? Dia menggali? Ada yang menggali? Anak buah Ranrock? Mau
Up
ngaps
there,
dia?
on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne.
What the heck?
This way.
How much longer are we expected to
What?
dig through this rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only the wizard.
Ada goblin! Kita hajar! Kurang ajar. Ngapain nih goblin?
The wizard.
Makan ini! Wow. The mamam ini! Awas Sebastian, biar aku hadapin ini. Easy. Wow. Kita kasih petir. Petir. Oh enggak dong. Makan tuh.
You've made your last mistake.
Aku akan mengalahkanmu, Goblin. Mari, makan ini. Petir. Oh my God.
Let's get it.
Makan itu. Sialan. Tarik. Banting.
I confess.
What the heck?
It's more than I'd bargained for.
Ya. Banyak banget goblin, mau ngapain di sini? Damn. Cook, Sebastian.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames.
Okay.
Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children
Icy
should be
voice.
seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even
Okay.
give her a chance to run.
Ya, mereka
It seems a
bersama
pretty violent
menyembunyikan
response to a
sesuatu. bro.
child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They
Yes.
seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Kita harus nyari petunjuk. Oke. Apa ini? Apakah ini api? Nyalain lah. Oh, bukan.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Velio.
Lalu itu apa? Sebastian, what is this?
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, persenjataan ya. Di bawah, ada apa?
I've heard the goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
House, oke. Sekarang kita cek house katanya.
Revelio.
Mulai dari sumur.
This well looks familiar.
Apa?
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Hah? Kita pernah melihat tempat ini. Di Mans, bro, di Mans.
Revelio.
Aku tak ingat. Ada apa ini? Ini adalah something.
Sebastian, over here.
Ada
Do you
lukisan.
think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted
Huh?
section with a memory that showed this
Wait.
house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well.
Isidora. Ah,
The
bener
girl
kan?
became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora
Oh, ini rumah
Morganach.
Isidora, bro.
She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and
That's true.
this
Itu
house
benar.
belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that?
Come on,
The
Sebastian.
point
I'm
is,
not
we both have
lying.
good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
What?
Someone piled this here for a reason.
Of course.
Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. A stairwell.
Wow. Ruangan
Revelio.
bawah tanah. Let's go.
Why
There's something
bother blocking a
here.
stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Wait, I harus pakai lumos supaya nggak kesakitan.
Lumos.
Bigger.
Ada surat. Surat. Isidora Journal. No.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio.
What the heck is this? Ada kaca.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Undercroft, ruangan rahasia itu, bro. Yang di Hogwarts. Di kaca itu bisa terlihat. What the heck?
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough.
Iya. Kebanyakan
I can see
yang
the
kita
Undercroft
omongin
through this
ke si
stone wall,
Sebastian tuh
as
nggak
though it's
masuk
a window.
akal. Jadi dia
This has
bilang,
happened before.
I'm listening.
udah
I
cukup
think
lah.
it's to do with my ability to see
Aneh
traces
semua
of ancient
omongan lu.
magic.
You said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Okay. Let's go to Undercroft, Sebastian. Let's go. Wah, kan? Masuk ke Undercroft lewat
Why would
cermin
the
yang
door
ada
lead
di
us
Feldcroft. What the heck?
Sebastian, look.
Wait. Kirain pintu rahasia. Apa ini? Oh, jendela tanpa Wait. Potongan kertas.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note.
A
Let's have a
note.
look.
Let's have a look. Ayo kita lihat. Apa ini? Ini lambang.
Anything helpful in the note?
Gak ngerti deh.
A rune symbol. I've seen
Runes.
similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True.
Masih.
Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Okay. Wow. Sesingkat itu questnya. Jadi di quest ini kita menuju ke tempat di mana Anne, yaitu adik dari Sebastian di Curse. Dan di Veldkrop kita menemukan sebuah rumah yang dahulunya ditinggali oleh keepers. Keepers itu para penjaga ya, bisa dibilang. Yaitu rumahnya si Isidora. Dari rumahnya kita bisa menembus langsung dari Veldkrop ke Hogwarts. Okay, there's a big mystery about Isidora Morganac. Setelah kita ke Veldkrop, ke kampung halamannya Sebastian. Nah, di sini dikasih side quest bahwa Sebastian dan Ominis, si buta, beradu argumen di Great Hall. Oke, kita cek yuk. Mereka jadi berantem kayaknya gara-gara kita bolak-balik ke ruangan rahasia. Hey, what's
Anything
up,
to do with
dude?
the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What's wrong, Sebastian? Ada apa?
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Kayaknya kita bakal dapat spell dark arts. Kalau yang ini bahaya. Kalau yang ini aku penasaran.
The dark arts
Penasaran
do
lah.
pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us.
Of course.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Cruciatus curse. Apa itu?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently,
What?
his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him.
What?
The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Okay.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
What next, Boston? What next?